Hi there. I've been working today on my website Climate Babes, and I went out and tried to find some Climate Babes, and I actually did. So you can follow a link next to this video and vote for one of the ladies that I met. I'm gonna look for more because apparently, there's lots of positive intention on this, on the part of climate action amongst women, and they really should be driving the motivational effort to get people on board with a future that is not destructive and Armageddon, but that's actually quite a good future if you can achieve it. Let's talk about the guys and the people that don't want to do that don't want to be the guys that clean up after the party, or they don't want to take care of anybody, the Republicans. It is, I think, unavoidable for Republicans to succeed at some point. And the reason is related to a video I made earlier about the fact that the aggressive person will always have an advantage, and that advantage is that he doesn't care about collateral damage of what he's doing. Because if you're really angry and aggressive by nature, then you have lots less concern. And I guess that's typically what the Republicans have versus the Democrats, who have a lot of concerns because they want to create a very complex situation in which a lot of people are actually happy. It is maybe somebody says, well, both parties are now corrupt, and you really are not. It's not a true distinction, but there is a true distinction, I think, between people that want to force others to provide them with what they need, versus people that want to work together with other people to provide both of them what they need. And it's very confusing, I guess, for some Republicans, because they think, well, no, I'm doing all kinds of stuff and I'm very nice to my friends. But usually, if you do that, you have a privilege, or you have a source of income, very high income, that is not in proportion with what you do for it, and that still gives you an exceptional position. So you can be a lawyer and a doctor or a surgeon or a fighter pilot, etc., etc. That's all very nice, but and you work very hard to get to that point. But that still doesn't mean that you have to assume that everybody can do the same thing, because in these days, the Republicans keep saying, well, everybody gets the same chance. You just have to work for your money, try to make it. Yes, but the market is rigged from here to Tokyo, so not everybody has the same chance. And there's another thing, of course, if you try to reason with a Republican, if you try to reason with it, not with it, but with somebody that is Republican, it's senseless, because they don't use reason. You can't reason with them. That's a big problem. That's like if you want to decide with a friend where you want to go on holiday, and then there's two ways. One is that you think, okay, we're gonna see which country, if we have to choose between Spain and France, which country is the better one to go to based on the qualities of both countries. You have a reasonable discussion and you're open-minded, so you go into this discussion like that. That's not how. If you have a Republican against you or somebody with the same mentality, then the only thing that guy does, or a girl, is saying, we're going to Spain. And second of all, whatever you say that's negative about France, he will repeat and try to dig out and make more. Plus that everything you want to do is complicated. So we go by car to France, which is very complicated, but we fly to Spain, which is very easy. And if you say we'll fly to France, then that's very complicated. And if you go by car to Spain, then that's very easy. It's the whole strategy is just to use every trick in the book to basically drive through one single point. And the guy that wants to go to Spain, or the girl, doesn't have to think about whether it's reasonable or not to go to Spain or whatever. Doesn't have to think about complex things of what is actually in Spain. Of course, Spain is a lovely place to go to, but because that's a different type of way of approaching the problem. The way the problem is being approached is, I want this, and whoever wants something else can fuck off. So I'm going to screw your mind with my we are going to Spain mean until you die, because then I can go to Spain also. But if you have to drag you along, then I don't want to hear anything about France or anything else, because I want to go to Spain. And that's, that might be nice if you have two people try to decide where to go to. Plus, it's not really a friend if you're doing it this way, and you probably find out before you leave. But if you do that on a country-wide scale, on a national scale, with a few percent of the people having all the money and the power, and the rest is all being forced to serve these individuals, then that won't last. I don't believe it will last. I believe you get into a big fight. And typical for people that are as thick-skulled as the Republicans, that they keep using this approach, is that they won't see it coming. So they will go on saying, well, you have to, poor people, man up, get a life, suck it up, go work for a living, blah blah blah, until there's a big rock flying, and that's it. That's what I believe. So I really don't hope that the Republicans gain too much power. They're not going to get reasonable. They're paid to be unreasonable. The politicians, the corrupt politicians, and the companies behind them, they're exactly the same. They're not reasonable. These leaders are pre-selected to be unreasonable, because that makes money. That of course allows these companies to amass the money and steal what they need to steal in order to feed the banks with the money, the whole pyramid scheme. I also want to mention a video that I think is very, very interesting of Megan Quinn Bachman, I believe. You should try, take a few minutes. I believe it's 16 minutes in total to see her video, because she says something, or a number of things that are really, really relevant, and I hope you enjoy it also. So thanks for listening, and have a good day.